American bandstand, we got them on the run like this. So wet, save your Vaseline. Click so sick, don't need vaccines. People want the boom to the boom, we gon' bring it to LAMONT then S. Vinyl on the way that we independently press on a mission to get big checks and pay rent. So pull your power up and gentlemen, place your bets like this. Let's show them how we get it done. 1 to the 2, bring it back to the 1. American bandstand, we got them on the run like this. Started out in the city of rain, Black Forest, yes, the Boone gang. Boone handled the group manager. John Henn been to be perimeter. Party cracking, don't panic. Needle on the record, got the ladies dancing. Original magic, up in your hand, ain't nobody gon' pass it now. This a B-boy, we get loud now. In the merciless sun, up at the hideout. Pull your cards out, full of aces. Boom on the table, and I know you can taste it like this. Let's show them how we get it done. 1 to the 2, bring it back to the 1. American bandstand, we got them on the run like this.
Yeah.
Take heat.
Free my with no Devin put them like the Phoenix sun. Called a op and I ain't have a Mario Chalmers. Ever since then had a been a look at who I learned from. Want respect, then you gotta earn some. Want to strike, then you gotta some. He wanna me like Nike, let do it in the face of my sweet chin music. Only when I easily influence. Matter what's up with the if I see a Splinter and Turtles, they go to the sewers. I'm in the field on the first and the third, trying to score on the op like I play for the Brewers. Set me up on my mama, pat me the one with the behind me, watch how I maneuver. Fast and fear, Vin Diesel. Can't say Paul might offend people. Never ever been a line leader. 2014, I was seeing down. I ain't never ever been a timekeeper. Free my with no Devin put them like the Phoenix sun. Called a op and I ain't have a Mario Chalmers. Ever since then had a been a look at who I learned from. Want respect, then you gotta earn some. Want to strike, then you gotta some. Free my with no Hey, Devin put them like the Phoenix sun. Called a op and I ain't have a Mario Chalmers. Ever since then had a been a look at who I learned from. Want respect, then you gotta earn some. Want to strike, then you gotta some.
Head start fresh up out of the box. This not a rich wrist on the rocks. Pretty look like Vivica Fox. If she ain't, she kicking the rocks. Just got the word you been missing. You ain't just about for the block. That don't mean that you safe. I didn't say that I'm not. I just rather she put in. Most of my partners be cute. Where I'm from, but when rock this is we be kissing the sun. Go back to investing in Joda might grown. Straight free to Mac to the top of my lungs.
Free my with no Devin put them like the Phoenix sun. Called a op and I ain't have a Mario Chalmers. Ever since then had a been a look at who I learned from. Want respect, then you gotta earn some. Want to strike, then you gotta some. Free my with no They Devin put them like the Phoenix sun. Called a op and I ain't have a Mario Chalmers. Ever since then had a been a look at who I learned from. Want respect, then you gotta earn some. Want to strike, then you gotta some.
Off of the porch or hit the if it happen to it make surround sounds on my lap. Putting rap on my back and I'm black and snatching crowns. I came back around like I got a bag now, but it's nothing to brag about. With the bloodhounds, making love sounds to a bad chick. She from uptown, no from down south. Not a loudmouth, we could f around. Hit the music, baby, cut it down. Indubitably, I feel like a bust down. When I shine bright, blind up now. In the cut, big black truck. You can pick it up now. Okay, push the off of the porch or hit the if it happen to it makes surround sounds. On my lap, push it back and go to town down. Putting rap on my back and I'm black and snatching crowns.
I know I can't afford to stop for one moment. That it's too soon, too far.
Me and my money attached emotionally. I get the clutch, and if you get too close to me, I'm at the top where I'm supposed to be. Jumping in the game like they coaching me. 400 rats ain't but a show to me. I'm on the road and I bet that you with me. When I'm in traffic, it's always up with me. Pillsbury, man, I keep dough with me. Slide to the other side, it's always a man down. Draw down, hands in the air, make one move, get giving out so long they don't even want to talk no more, they just run down. No lock doors, I serve with her. She was hanging with her op. We call her Mickey, talk to the I was on Pinedale, and sock. Back in the day, I invest in the block. Fast forward now, I'm investing in stocks. I put a on that. Don't play cause I'm very invested in.
Push the off of the porch or hit the if it happen to it makes surround sounds. On my lap, push it back and go to town down. Putting rap on my back and I'm black and snatching crowns.
Does he stay up just a breeze? Then I took it back, now he said that he's shaking and he's shivering. He ain't in a minute. They call me a baby, but I still got.
Sorry in advance for my bros, they what you shit in the back if you looking for got it in the bag cause we on the low and I'm the with the flow. Give me a joke. Heard the say that you the next no I'm the best. Tell him stop the press stop. The top 5 list get him he get lopsided. We was running from Rottweilers. Most of my partners ain't had papa, just couple kids with on his side. Boy, you might all stop. He on the block. And then swap genres. Green light lining up, stop sign them. Keep driving, you will not find them. I'm an anomaly. I turned into a rap ironically and ran the back up. Designing me, sha'aning me. If you think I'm a wannabe, it's pretty comedy. I'm melancholy and cool, so calmly busting moves. My troops carry velocity. Same posse since Osh Posh Bagosh. Treat the rapping like a on the stove with the door stay locked, it don't say knock. We on they block, It's Monopoly game, they properties. Smooth talking and moonwalking, the same look. Small pun, but I ain't knock chalk off cue balls.
On the beat, by the way.
I just wanna slide. Parties in the sky like it's 2055. She said, boy, you nice. Boy, you nice. Heart cold like some water and some ice. Why would you sacrifice? Knowing you could, ain't nobody by your side. I know cap. Lie came from dirt, can't go back. You can see it in my eyes. Real. Oh, my kid never tried. All I wanted was some love, trade that for a big pack on me now. Remember back then I don't really want friends, everybody fake, I don't got trust. But I just wanna slide, parties in the sky like it's 2055. She said, boy, you nice, heart cold like some water and some ice. I just wanna slide, parties in the sky like it's 2055. She said, boy, you nice, heart cold like some water and some ice. Shorty get energized, living life. But she ain't tight, she just turned it up. I could get you brush, got me stuck. Sorry I can't open up. We try, gotta compromise. He won't beef with, but he don't know it coming fries. Please don't play with mine. My body different. I know they love that line, but I just wanna slide. Parties in the sky like it's 2055. She said, boy, you nice. Boy, you nice. Heart cold like some water and some ice.
Physically fit, catch her in your eye, wanna taste your root.
Welcome. Sports fans, thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. And they're starting off the season against this Portland Trailblazers team.
Yeah, they beat this team in the season series last year, but what's that really saying?
Boy, it's been a tough stretch for both of these teams lately, Grant. Each side could really use this win to turn things around.
Right now, it's all about desperation for these teams, B.A. It's easy to get down on yourself and your team when you've been struggling like these two clubs have. But sometimes all it takes is one good game to rejuvenate a team.
Fox with the ball. Picked up by Grant. He gets it in there.
We all know that Fox can score, but there he is reminding you that he can also drop some dimes.
Lillard outside to the paint. No good there. So Sacramento will take it the other way. Here's Fox. The rebound by Payton.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Grant's shot is off.
I tried to create some extra space there, but not able to hit the tough leaning jumper.
Sabonis. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First team foul.
Sabonis is a dominant interior scorer. He's got the touch, the strength, and a wide array of post moves to work with.
You know, for Sabonis, we've seen more teams try and double him when he gets near the hoop, Richard.
Yeah, but the problem with that is that he is an excellent passer and decision maker. He knows how to find the open man and make the defense pay for sending that number.
Looking at players with limitless range, Grant. Damian Lillard right at the top of that list.
Oh, B.A. And Lillard, you just make it look so easy. He gets a lot of his strength on his shot from his legs. On the short list for players you don't mind pulling up from the logo.
Now here's Fox. Here's Sabonis. Again, the miss by the Kings. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Here's Lillard. Pass to Nurkic. Hart from long range. Hauled in by the Kings. And here's the fast break from 12 feet. And it's Fox missing. Outside Hart. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Now Graham on the wing, Payton. Just 5 on the clock. Offensive rebound. Out to Lillard. Here's the three. Doesn't go for him. The Kings leading. Pass to Cousins. And he buries his first look.
And that's just grown man strength from Cousins there. Able to fend off the physical defense. Nice play.
Here's Nurkic. Lillard outside. Hart from long range. Trailblazers keep it alive. Here's Nurkic. Pass to Grant. Outside Payton. Here's Hart. And he banks in the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more. The Trailblazers making a switch here.
And year in and year out, there's one thing we know for certain about the Blazers. They've got some of the best fans in the NBA.
Pass to Cousins. Here's Sabonis. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Playing to his strengths, Sabonis goes to work inside.
And how about the fan base in Portland? They're passionate, and they really understand the game.
That's so true, B.A. I mean, even in lean years, they come out to support their club. And when they're on top, all of Rip City gets caught up in the buzz. Portland's a great basketball town.
And it's Fox missing. Portland trailing here. Lillard outside. Pass to Nurkic. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Fox, that's good.
In the open, few better than Fox. A great finisher with tremendous speed.
Here's Porter. It's tipped. And he recovers it. And here's Grant from the arc. Counted from distance.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Shot from the inbound. Sent back. Outside Hart with 1 on the clock. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first.
The Trailblazers, 11.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Kings. Timeout call, Sacramento. Well, with roster sizes expanding and the addition of two-way contracts, the NBA has 100 more roster spots than around 12 years ago. RJ, how's that changed things in your mind?
Well, you just need so much more scouting and development. And you look at the different teams around this league, the ones that have continued success are the ones that are always able to find those diamonds in the rough. It's easy to get somebody good with the top 5 pick. Show me a team that can find somebody with the 30th or 35th pick.
Porter with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Stolen by Holmes. And here comes the break. And it's good for 2.
They keep cashing in when they have the room to run.
Here's Payton. And he drives in. And Holmes with the block. And it's Winslow missing. That's tipped. Oh, stolen by Payton. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, the Kings made a big trade last season to acquire all-star Domantas Sabonis. It's clear they want to break from their league-long playoff drought, and they're hoping he can help them do it. He said, quote, "It's exciting. I want to be here. We're going to fight and get wins." Back to you.
Yeah, they're all in, Allie. Thank you.
Yeah, the shocker of the 2022 trade deadline. A deal centered around Domantas Sabonis going to Sacramento and Tyrese Halliburton sent to Indy.
Offensive board. Eubanks. And here's Tate outside. Outside for Porter. Back to Eubanks. Holmes with a double team. Pass to Porter. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. That blockbuster Sabonis-Halliburton trade. What do you make of it for the Kings?
Well, you know, B.A., Sacramento was a guard-heavy team. Sabonis adds size. He also adds playmaking, and I love his motor. I think it was a move to even out their roster.
It's Winslow on the wing. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Kemba Walker.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And the Blazers had been a mainstay of the playoffs for so long, until last year.
Yeah, B.A., they ended an 8-year streak by missing the playoffs. The franchise has had a lot of sustained success. They missed the playoffs just 15 times in their 50-plus years.
Here's Payton. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And seems hard to believe, but it's been almost 40 years since the Kings moved to Sacramento.
And, you know, maybe they haven't hung any banners, but they've had some special players and some great seasons in that time. And they mean a lot to that community.
Now here's Walker. A shot from the high post. Again, the Kings scores.
I'll tell you what, their execution just continues to impress.
To the middle. Here's Winslow. Second chance shot. Rebound by the Kings. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Outside Walker. And there's the lob. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Now here's Porter. Outside Payton. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Winslow's got his first points of the game.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Barnes, it's good.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
Here are the Blazers with the ball. 8-point game. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. And he gets it back. Pass to Winslow. On the wing, Payton. And the ball out of play. The Kings will have it.
Kings ball.
.116 left to play in the second quarter. Picked by Holmes. From the top of the key. Walker's shot is off.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
Back to Payton. Eubanks inside. Pass to Porter. Uses the glass on the layup.
Assist from
Porter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
The ball's knocked loose. Mitchell with the ball. Now here's Walker. Clock at 6. Down low. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
Substituting on the court.
There's 31 seconds left in the second. Lillard outside. Pass to Payton. Back to Lillard. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range. It's hauled in by Herder.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And so it's Sacramento up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. Back after this. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Murray can score in a multitude of ways, Grant.
Oh, yes, he can, B.A. I mean, he can feast from the post, the mid-range, and the three-point line as well. He always plays under control at his own pace, and that's why he looks so fluid out there on the floor. And guess what, guys? I mean, one of the ways De'Aaron Fox improved his skills growing up was playing 2K, learning the NBA game on 2K. I love it.
And De'Aaron playing 2K growing up, his dad encouraged him to observe. Take note.
Good advice. I mean, De'Aaron learned a lot about things like ball screens, pick and roll from playing video games, stuff like that. I mean, Fox used 2K as a way to study the game of basketball. And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Now here's Lillard. Give him 8. Outside Hart. Pass to Nurkic. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. And Grant gets it to go.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
Back to Fox. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
Nice use of the pick there. Fox lost the defender and capitalized.
It's Hart on the wing. Inside. Outside for Grant. Back to Payton. And stolen by Herder. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Sabonis right side. That one falls. And it's a 9-point Sacramento lead.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Here's Lillard. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
And the three-point shot, so important, Richard. That's something you added after you came into the league. What was that process like?
Well, look, as the game tilted that direction, it was no secret. You have to put in that time. But what I try and tell people is that it took me 3 years before I was able to even become a consistent three-point shooter, and another 5 before I became a good one. So as long as you're putting in the work, you're going to see the results.
Those who evolve are those who stay around. Free throw's good for Fox.
We look at the pace of this league, and Fox, look, he is built for it.
And the Blazers making a change here. Pass to Sabonis. Back to Fox. Shot's good by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 9.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox is a competitor. He said, I want to win. I know there's more that I can do. Just trying to create a spark, some type of energy. You can talk about what you did in high school and college, but you have to take it to a totally different level if you want to be one of those guys in the league. Brian.
Allie, thank you. Now here's Fox. 6 to shoot. Outside Herder. Fires in the triple. Herder's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
For 3, here's Lillard. Rebounded by Cousins. On offense, here are the Kings. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Now here's Lillard. 10 points for him. Pass to Nurkic. Knocked loose. Cousins with the steal. And here they come. Here's Fox. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Sacramento. So for the Blazers.
He's upped his aggressiveness, wanting to get to the line more and doing just that.
On the wing, Payton. Cousins with the steal. And they're on the break. Sabonis outside. It's Herter on the wing. Pass to Fox. And Fox powers it home.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. On defense, the Kings. It's Tate on the wing. And here's Porter outside. And Holmes pulls it down.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Mitchell, good.
That was a veteran move. Now, Walker keeping his options open. I mean, he lets the play develop and just finds the open man.
And so it's De'Aaron Fox.
52. The Trailblazers. 29.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And Sacramento has possession. Here's Walker. The rebound by Eubanks. Grant, when you see players make that leap from star to superstar, think about guys like Giannis and Jason Tatum. I mean, what is that step like? You did it.
Well, it's interesting. You know, you come into the league and you have success right away, but at some point, everything just clicks. It could be year 4, year 5, year 6, usually in that window where now you figure things out and now you take that next step and become elite. Now, BA, you know, I'm hoping that things start to click with me in my golf game. It's been about 4 or 5 years there, too.
Superstar status is not in the cards for you on the golf course, Grant. Now here's Payton. It's Tate on the wing. Back to Payton. Pass to Winslow. And here's Porter outside. Not going to go that time. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. Outside Walker. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Oh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travels.
Just their second turnover of the game. Impressive how mistake-free they've been.
And it's the Blazers with the ball. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth. Right side, Payton. To the inside. Pass to Tate. Now Winslow. Checked by Mitchell. Now Porter. Barnes comes with a double team. 4 on the clock. Back to Payton. The 3-ball. Barnes with the rebound. And here's Monk.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Timeout called, Portland.
For your 9-1-6 crew. Substituting on the court.
Here's Hart. Boy, viewership numbers are on the rise. NBA business is booming. I guess it's a good time to own a piece, eh, Grant?
Hey, B.A., you said it best. The league is in great shape. We have great leadership, talent. It's an exciting time, and I think the league has more growth globally in the years to come.
And so here's Sacramento. The Blazers making their last shot. Outside Barnes. Shot clock at 5. Walker with it. He's picked up by Lillard. Goes up on the wing. That one off the back iron and out.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
It's Hart on the wing. Lillard outside. And his 5th make of the game in 12 attempts.
And once Lillard kicks it up a notch, watch out. Flat out taking over now.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in.
2 minutes.
Picked by Holmes.
2 minutes.
Here's Walker. Pass to Monk. It's stolen by Hart. Now the Blazers moving it up. There's Simons with a 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
A floor general like Lillard won't miss that assist. He easily spots the wide open shooter and connects.
Drive by Walker. Kicks it out to Barnes. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. Now Portland with it. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. And he gets that one.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Kings.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for De'Aaron Fox.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Now here's Simons. Out to Lillard. Simons outside. 6 on the shot clock. And Holmes with the block. And he's able to get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
Now Walker. Just 5 to shoot. So it's the Kings winning this one easily, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate.
running every day. Yeah, 손으로 모아 play. Yeah, yeah. Look, 나름 겸손해. Yeah, 너무 감사해. Yeah, 미지가 주는 앞 필요 없어 꾸준히만 하면 돼. Yeah, let's get it.
My nail tech knows how to keep a little secret. I don't wish for my success, I speak it. I caught a buzz and you did too, but I look like I've been getting money, how reek it. You smell me, that's LV. Walk around with my chest out and my skin smooth, I'm healthy. I'm in a mix and I'm handshaking, but most of y'all can't help me. Most of y'all ain't wealthy. Most of y'all just dress like it. I caught the vibe that y'all giving off and I'm trying to make myself less like it. This chick got a little Porsche body, I might let the bro. It's hard for me to get excited. I love music and stress about it. My city haunting, I'm co-signing this wave coming up next out it. Riding around and hurt tested. Hanging both of my legs out it like what's up? I got stakes and they too high now I can't. I like girls that's down to earth, so don't be stuck up. I don't take L's, I give them out and I chuck them up. First listen, they hearing like what the 10 toes, that's my MO. Fam over gram, that's my MO. Close friends, I got friends that I keep close and they let it go while I like bow, bow, bow. TSA just opened my book bag up and my chain hitting like bow, 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 bow. King's back in his hometown when them wheels hit and I touch down, they bow, 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 bow. I'm back there doing jack dance like bow, bow, bow. And I'm not no fashionista, but I'm fly though. And I know I gave up, but I'm told her I don't, but you could try though. I'm not on top of it yet, but I'm that guy though. I take a look around at my confidence, just wide open, big whipping. I notice they treat me like I'm chosen. Eyes open, heart clean, and my mind focused. Just keeps going how I wrote it. How the you doubt us? I mean, back then it made sense, but it's like, now what? Now they down to come around just to be round us. You ain't one of my dogs, why do you hound us? It's very few of you I like, but it's a whole lot of y'all I don't trust. Cause 10 toes, that's my MO. Fam over gram, that's my MO. Close friends, I got friends that I keep close and they let it go while I like bow, bow, bow. TSA just opened my book bag up and my chain hitting like bow, 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 bow. King's back in his hometown when them wheels hit and I touch down, they bow, 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 bow. I'm back there doing jack dance like bow, 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 bow.
在长沙的街头 say whoa whoa I am the local 24/7有热辣的状态 it's for show 跟着我走走长沙人最讲的塑料普通话也炸一日三餐绝对少不了辣再干本韵味的 top 就嗨了但是没多背厌恶了怎么玩乐队塑料普通话不学费从脖子压错的鬼鬼就算是变现也恶改就算我也恶改学不得地了也恶改我还是咋说的猛仔 让你放的态度不讲道理，这城市所有 passion shake your body， 不在我笼子就在你家一起 feeling the vibe， you better come in and find it。 老英俊多久一步步高，莫相信他们的泡泡之风，比他们敢讲，因为手里有牌，球队会把人们为仇又再喊我快得落，我恨根不起。你在心说我还在无意，我反过的爱是为深耕不息，一路上我相信人者无敌。让你放的态度不讲道理，这城市所有 passion shake your body， 不在我笼子就在你家一起 feeling the vibe， you better come in and find it。 一个废字不能概括，因为的实在有态度，改造了真的我在错。Got you， 刚被先别。都是两片秋叶，老脚吵得不得丢狗，转手的再真不纠结，我的妈耐得烦我，越境要好口罩，招手的虎 ，Rapping my city you know that I'm cool， 干脆用力落实双手态度，一个废字不能概括，因为的实在有态度，改造了真的我在错。
And if the beat live, you know Lil Ju made it. Big chain around my neck, so these on rich. And I don't need with the big stack in this purse, so these on working. I'm holding this in my Birkin. Got a whole leg L trying to come for my pen. I'm really finna make another M. Now tell me how the I'm in the wrong if I don't want the and still ain't with the beat working. I make moves in silence. Might never like me and I'm fine with it. Nasty. I'm a real fantasy. I'll for a broke handle me. Rich energy. Y'all still messy, and I'm sick of y'all trying it. Garcia's bang never finna buy. Sorry, take me cause I'm the it girl. I ain't never asked to be the girl. Don't call me sis cause I'm not your sister. You really need to come and get your mister. Seeing all my ops linked up in a picture. Everybody look busted, injured. Stalking my page, probably want moves in silence. Might never like me and I'm fine with it. Nasty, I'm a real fantasy. I for a broke handle me. Rich energy, y'all still messy, and I'm sick of y'all trying it. Garcia's bang never finna buy. Bad running my pack. On some lame broke, all in my way. Clear 'em. Chains ain't making no noise, ain't big enough. Wildin' on a boat on the island. When I bet I make 'em throw the tile in. One, he I'ma have my fun. Teacup, I can fit a in my purse. Which one of y'all wanna go first? Spicy, ain't it out built like me? I run probably how I gotta deal with Nike. Beefin', you just mad we ain't speaking. And I'm the one that put the roof where you sleepin'. Phony, I don't need no new homies. I'm the reason all of my ops ain't homeless.
You need somebody that asks you, yo, how you feeling? I walk around with my confidence on a million. Don't let it bother me when the people be tripping. I'ma have a good day. You need somebody that truly understand you. I'm on your side, we together, I'm never playing you. It be the ones trying to help that can't stand you, but have a good day. We gon' have a good day in a good way. Break up and get a good pay. Just did a show with Lupe. If you want me, you got to pay. Take a walk with Chanel on my feet. Hit the birds when they fly tweet tweet. I don't kick it with them, they cheat. I'm always leaving out on fleek. And I don't ever hate, I'ma leave you just where you started. They wanted to race and you seeing who got the farthest. Out in LA on the hills, this crib the largest. Had a good day, I don't know what my my favorite part is you need somebody to ask you, yo, how you feeling? I walk around with my confidence on a million. Don't let it bother me when the people be tripping. I'ma have a good day. You need somebody that truly understand you. Together, I'm never playing you. It be the ones trying to help that can't stand you, but have a good day. I do me every day, I don't live for others. Proud of who I am, so I'm never under the cover. I ran with it, ain't look back. Now I got big racks in a book bag. Smile at them when they look sad, life too short, so don't grow fast. They hate on me, throw shade on me. When it's time to drop, they wait on me. A lot of people had changed on me, don't change but the day, homie. Change but the next move, they know I really ball like the Nets do. All the haters been past due, got them in their feelings like the last dude. And I don't trip cause the hate be motivation. I make the best out of every situation. I be too real, I be knowing when they be faking. But this is real, me and my people made it. You need somebody to ask you, yo, how you feeling? I walk around with my confidence on a million. Don't let it bother me when the people be tripping. I'ma have a good day. You need somebody that truly understand you. I'm on your side, we together, I'm never playing you. It be the ones trying to help that can't stand you, but have a good day.
I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. And it's the Mavericks to start out. Now Doncic. We've got two conference rivals squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
Now here's Doncic. Pass to McGee. Fires the three. Not going to go that time. And it's Portland the other way. And here's Payton. Lillard outside. Now Nurkic. Covered by McGee.
Oh, too easy for Nurkic. A big man who goes up strong. Have to meet him at the rim and counter his aggression.
And it's Gary Payton the second with a foul. That's his first foul. First quarter, just over a minute played. Doncic up top. Pass to McGee from the arc.
Boy, that's 0 for 3 in the early going. Just a little out of sync.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And Yusuf Nurkic, a solid role player, fits well into any team environment. A great passer and doesn't need touches to contribute.
Now here's Doncic. Takes it inside. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. Yusuf Nurkic picks one up. And we saw last year, Nurkic can also act as a mentor with young players, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and that's a great veteran presence from Nurkic. Not a star player by any means, but a player everyone would want on their team.
Now here's Lillard. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Tim Hardaway.
A guy that's been overlooked at nearly every level. I admire Lillard's ability to use outside noise as fuel to his fire.
And the second free throw is good. Looking at players with limitless range, Grant. Damian Lillard right at the top of that list.
Oh, B.A. And Lillard, he can just make it look so easy. He gets a lot of his strength on his shot from his legs. On the short list for players you don't mind pulling up from the logo.
And we know that last year the Mavs had an issue with rim protection doors.
They did, and obviously that is the starting point, BA, for a lot of defenses, so you understand you have to address that. What you know, though, unequivocally, is you have excellent wing defenders on the roster. It's one of the most critical aspects of success in today's NBA. So really it's about solidifying the paint, and let's see where this team goes from there.
Now here's Wood. Here's Finney-Smith. And at last, they get one to fall.
Don't sleep on the mid-range opportunity. If the defense concedes it, Dorian Finney-Smith takes advantage.
Pass to Nurkic. McGee with a steal. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul of the game.
And they're just one foul now away from the penalty.
Now on the floor for your Trailblazers.
And here's Doncic. Doncic is doubled. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And the basket by Wood.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
Pass to Grant. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go.
On the floor for your Trailblazers.
1:46 left in the first quarter. Here's Eubanks. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. 1:24 left in the first. Doncic outside with the drive. McGee for three. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period.
To the wing, right side. Back to Little. On the wing, Porter. Clock at 6. Up and over Hardaway. Porter's shot is off. The Mavericks leading. Doncic outside. Right side, Hardaway. The three is up. The rebound by Eubanks. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
.23 seconds left now in the first quarter. Outside Porter. Pass to Simons. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Here's Doncic. Out to Wood. Outside Hardaway. Now McGee. 4-3. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Mavericks on top. They're up by 3. And we'll be back shortly for this. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
And this is why coaches say be aggressive. As long as you're playing smart, good things tend to happen, even if you're on the road.
It's Dinwiddie with a drive.
Boy, you think about the start of Spencer Dinwiddie's career. It was rocky. This guy falls to the second round. He gets waived a couple of times. It wasn't until he found his way to the Nets that he started to find his footing.
Spencer Dinwiddie taking 2 shots.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Portland trailing here. Over to the wing. Back to Lillard. and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
Talking about Dinwiddie, he steadily improved with Brooklyn, Doris.
He sure did, B.A., averaging 20 points per game during that 1920 season. Then he was rewarded with a huge free agent deal during the summer of 2021. Perseverance is a big-time part of his story.
Pass to Powell. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Portland with a rebound. Here's Hart. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Hart's got his first points in this one.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Back to Dinwiddie. And the layup is good off the glass.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Outside Payton. Back to Lillard. On the wing, Payton. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Across the league, we've seen a lower number of free throw shots per game. Doris, has that stuck out to you?
I think we've all noticed it, certainly, Brian. And there was a long stretch of time where the rules tilted heavily in favor of the offensive player. I think now the league is trying to get back to a happy medium where the physicality is allowed to just go up just a touch. And I think it's 100% appropriate.
That's no good. Couldn't get his first one to go.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Back to Lillard. Pass to Nurkic. Over Powell. Nails the baby hook. Nurkic has got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, in the paint, Nurkic can be a monster. He's got all the physical gifts he needs to dominate.
Here's Dinwiddie. Drops in the layup for 2. Dinwiddie's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
Timeout called, Portland. And Portland has possession. It's a 3-point game. Down low. Here's Eubanks. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Outside Porter. Grant outside. Back to Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And you talk about a basketball family. Jeremy Grant's father was a pro. His uncle, his brothers. I mean, plenty of competition growing up.
Fires for 3. It's not going to go for him. And it's Dallas the other way. A minute and a half left in the second. Up top, Dinwiddie. 5 points in the game. Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
You have got to commend Powell on his positioning. I tell you, he buries himself deep, and he's going to sky for that slam dunk.
And here's Porter outside. Another miss by Porter. And even though Jeremy grew up around the game, you know, success wasn't handed to him, Grant.
Not at all. I mean, he was a second-round pick out of Syracuse, and he's really had to prove himself as an NBA player. He has truly come a long way. And since the first quarter, we've seen them reduce their attempts from downtown, and quite frankly, I think that's a good idea.
Porter with it. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Pass to Powell. Outside for Green. Back to Powell. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
How about the skills of Dwight Powell down low? Hard for the defense to match up with his length.
To the paint. Outside for Porter. Two on the clock. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Davis Bertans.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
At the line for Portland, Kevin Porter Jr.
And no luck that time either. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Mavericks on top, leading by 5. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. So it's Portland now, trailing by 5.
And year in and year out, there's one thing we know for certain about the Blazers. They've got some of the best fans in the NBA.
Now here's Payton. Just 5 to shoot. Lillard. Oh, McGee with the block.
4 Blazers foul. Jeremy Grant. First personal foul. First team foul.
That's good from Doncic. And how about the fan base in Portland? They're passionate and they really understand the game.
That's so true, B.A. I mean, even in lean years, they come out to support their club. And when they're on top, all of Rip City gets caught up in the buzz. Portland's a great basketball town.
The fadeaway. And he gets the bucket. Doncic has got 7 points.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
But if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Here's Nurkic. Oh, McGee with the block. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives him a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you. And out of bounds, Dallas will have it.
One of those nights where the wheels come off, nerves seem to be playing a factor.
Let's hear it for
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Oh, stolen by Payton. Now the Blazers moving it up. Here's Hart. Lays it up and banks it in. Hart's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
He's off on the second. And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease. You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
Doncic into the lane. And Doncic hammers it home.
A dribble drive by Luka Doncic isn't about speed. It is about craftiness. This guy is so smart.
And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
Yeah, so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
McGee has an open look. Off the left rim and out. Portland trailing here. The crossover. That one no good. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. Finney-Smith with it. Picked up by Grant. Pass to McGee. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And the Blazers had been a mainstay of the playoffs for so long until last year.
Yeah, B.A., they ended an 8-year streak by missing the playoffs. The franchise has had a lot of sustained success. They missed the playoffs just 15 times in their 50-plus years.
Now here's Hardaway, defended by Lillard. Hardaway's shot is good.
And a nice bump for their offense this half. Now shooting over 50% for the game.
Time called here. The Trailblazers decide to talk it over.
To get loud for your Blazers. Big thanks.
They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And B.A., they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count. He's got a big speed advantage in that matchup. Could be a blow by every single time.
Dinwiddie outside. Picked by Bertans. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And this Mavericks team, Grant, they are loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
And here are the Trailblazers now. 9-point game. To the middle. And he jams it home with authority.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Dinwiddie gets the bucket. Dinwiddie's got his third basket on the night right there.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Eubanks inside. Al pulls it in.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Green. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And the Blazers making a change here. And both free throws good for Green. 52 seconds left in the third. Here's Simons. It's Tate on the wing. Back to Simons. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Simons' shot is good. Simons has got 4 points in the quarter.
Listen, he hits that shot on a regular basis. Give credit to the offense for getting him a clean look.
Green for three. Hits the trifecta. Green's got 7 points.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. And he's going for the lob. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They've kept their concentration on limiting Damian Lillard. And it. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And so it's Dallas with it. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. From deep, here's Doncic. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
The Mavericks on offense. Kicks it out to Hardaway. From downtown, gets the three to fall. And the Mavericks lead by 15.
backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Called in by McGee.
We have learned in a very brief period of time that there is absolutely nothing on a basketball court that Luka Doncic can't do. He is no doubt amongst the very big-time superstars in this league.
And how about Luka Doncic? I mean, how remarkable, Doris.
BA, his numbers are insane when you consider how young he is. In his career, averaging more than 25 points, over 8 boards, and over 7 assists. Not many players contribute in every aspect of the game like Luka.
Launches it. The shot by Lillard, no good. And the Mavericks with possession here. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Doncic, no good. A challenging stretch for Portland here. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Grant, you look at the playoffs last year. I mean, a lot of big-name stars struggled to deliver. Is that every year, or you think that was an anomaly?
BA, I think it was a bit of an anomaly. I mean, I think you think what's happened in the league in the last few years with the bubble and then the restart last season, there's been a lot of basketball played, and I think it's impacted a lot of players. So I think moving forward, we'll get back to a level of normalcy with the rest and recovery of the offseason, and big-name stars will continue to excel and thrive in the years to come.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. No good that time. And it's Dallas the other way.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Doncic outside. Let's go with a three. Portland grabs the miss. Hart from long range. From beyond the arc, and then some.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
From deep, here's Doncic. Rebounded by Nurkic.
Trying to end this thing with some big threes, but the accuracy just isn't there tonight.
Oh, Grant throws it down.
Well, this is something Grant does very well. Slams it home when he's got space.
McGee a screen. From deep, here's Doncic. Another miss by Doncic.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there. Sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
And it's the Mavericks ball. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Doncic outside. Pass to McGee. Over Nurkic. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Grant right side. Well-timed pass. And he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Grant's got 6 here in the quarter. Doncic outside. A minute 22 left in the fourth quarter. There's the triple. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Just a cold shooting night. Needs to try to make it into the basket.
Pass to Hart. And the Blazers getting another bucket right there.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Doncic left side. Now here's Wood. Oh, stolen by Lillard. The baseline J. Wood grabs the board.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Doncic is double. Inside. And the basket by Wood. And the Mavericks lead by 11.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, BA. They deserve the win.
Doncic is doubled. For three, Hardaway on target from range.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got.
Dollar sign, yeah, I get that. With dollar signs, let's see how far your bar's gon' get. Don't do no features, unless I know you got no price on this. I don't do no beatbox, leave your feet hot. That running like a track star, right out them Reeboks. There's no more parties for your shorty, but she still gon' be a. To find a with some guap with your bro. Got no cap. We counted big bucks before I saw that TikTok. Your favorite rapper probably waiting on the next trend. I'd rather get it out the mud before you help me. That boy Mike Deezy, he don't rock with me. They ain't no stopping me. I seen them pop up at the cut when fans start upping all my streams. I remember ain't nobody used to talk about my heat. I remember everything. I never throw away receipts. I don't do no beatbox, leave your feet hot. That running like a track star, right out them Reeboks. There's no more parties for your shorty, but she still gon' be a. To find a with some guap. see they catch up. Oh, God. If you see Cap, just put the Billy on it. Got the city on it. I was riding in that Civic, homie, probably with a shorty. Now I never like to kick it. Everybody keep recording. Go by two things in my lifestyle: money and lose. Everything start getting better. You gon' see they ain't even cool with you. Bad tryna fool with them. Want nothing to do. Fake love tryna make amends just cause of that little bitty trend on TikTok. Leave your feet hot. That running like a track star. Right out them Reeboks. There's no more parties for your shorty, but she still gon' be a to find a with some guap. I go by dollar sign, yeah, I get that. Without them dollar signs, let's see how far your bars gon' get. Don't do no features unless I know you got no price on this. This double lamb ain't got OGs, just throw a beat and I'ma eat, look.
It's 11 o'clock on the dot, I'm on the block. Ain't no time for no sleeping, or yawning or whatnot. 12 running around creeping and peeping for the we be moving with caution. The block is really hot.
The block is hot, the block is hot. The block is hot, the block is hot. The block is hot, the block is hot. The block is hot, the block is hot.
They tried to me, want me hot. I won't be hot. I run and hit the corner hot. I'm headed for the border hot. Mix the with water hot. To my auntie Hungary, I can't be so I to my family, I hope they don't like they tryna win a Grammy. I hope it ain't an act like they tryna win an Emmy. I'm tryna get a nut, so I'm moving like I'm Sandy. I'm living underwater, I don't know how I can't breathe. Maybe it's the scuba dive air tank. Maybe it's to do it when they say I can't. Maybe it's the is what they say I ain't. But either way, I ain't taking that bait.
It's 11 o'clock on the dot, I'm on the block. Ain't no time for no sleeping, or yawning or whatnot. 12 running around creeping and peeping for the we be moving with caution. The block is really hot.
The block is hot, the block is hot. The block is hot, the block is hot. The block is hot, the block is hot. The block is hot, the block is
really cold in the wintertime, cold in the summer, cold when the wind blows, cold like December. Oh yeah. It's gonna be cold anyway.
The block's definition of hot, I be a simile. I know the definition of op, that be the enemy. I seen a lot of brothers get, God forbid, and get locked, cause they ain't tending me. Diaz, Buenos Dias, to senoritas, by the kiosk for fly Adidas, forever eating la comida. We lurking just to catch you lacking, like we on cheaters. Free us, rip us, long live us. We try to grab the plate of what the won't give us. Most of mine never had a Thanksgiving, so instead of giving thanks, man, taking what's given. You know what it is at the city. Girl, free to if you don't wear wide. When it comes to paper, that's that I require. When it comes to power, that's that I desire. For real.
It's 11 o'clock on the dot, I'm on the block. Ain't no time for no sleeping, or yawning or whatnot. 12 running around creeping and peeping for the we be moving with caution. The block is really hot.
The block is hot, the block is hot. The block is hot, the block is hot. The block is hot, the block is hot. The block is hot, the block is
really cold in the wintertime, cold in the summer, cold when the wind blows, cold like December. Oh yeah. It's gonna be cold.